like that. Okay. So, I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyways, this is a thing. I wonder if this is because I changed maybe my skill level or something. Or maybe this is like that. I'm in school. I mean, I don't know. I still definitely am a beginner. I have no idea. Because they've been giving me ones that I have no fucking clue how to find or how to solve. And that has been fantastic for me because it's killed my ego. But at the same time, I can't figure out how to do it for the most part. There is a bus moving to a city which takes and drops some people at each bus stop. You are provided with a list or an array of integer pairs. Elements of each pair represent the number of people that get on the bus, the first item, and the number of people that get off the bus, the second item at the bus. Okay. So pairs, reference. I don't know what a pair is though. Your task is to return the number of people who are on the bus after the last stop. After the last array, even though it has the last bus stop, the bus might not be empty and some people might still be inside the bus. They are probably sleeping there. Take a look at the test cases. Keep in mind that the test cases ensure that the number of people in the bus is always 0. So the return integer can't be negative. The second value is the first pair in the array is 0 since the bus is empty in the first bus stop. Okay, you're provided with an array of integer pairs. Each pair represents number of people that get on the bus, which is the first item, number of people that get off the bus. So we got bus, right? And we are basically just going to update this value. Okay, so this should be relatively easy. It should. So if people can't be less than 0, so we are given people getting on the bus and off the bus. Okay. Add the on the bus people if the add the first to the bus. Second. From the bus. Okay, so we need to learn how this pair thing works. So STD pair. Dot first and dot second is how we use it. Okay. So basically, we got pairs passed by reference, it's vector of pairs. So let's just do a range-based loop of this. Let's make a variable called bus. So I'm going to say int bus. I'm going to set that to a default value here, like so. And then I'm going to go on. I'm going to say for, let's put this, let's say here. Let's do size underscore t. I don't fucking know. STD pair, because it is a pair. We'll call it pair. In the bus stops, like so. Something like that should work, I think. Because that's range-based looping. We're just getting the pairs of each one, and then we're just gonna call that pair, which is completely fine. And we're going through the bus stops. So I'm gonna say bus plus equals bus plus equals and we're gonna say pair dot first. All right, that's how you do that. First and second. Okay. First, is it any? I don't need to see this real fast. Oh no, it's not even a method. Interesting. Huh. Okay. And then bus minus, we need to do it actually like this. So we need to say bus and this needs to be ternary statement. So we basically need to say if the bus minus the pair dot second is less than 0, and that's true, then it must be 0. Else we can just do bus minus the pair dot second. Right? And just so we don't have redundancy, we're just gonna do this real fast. And I'll take care of that, and then we can just say bus, or we can say return bus here, like so. And then that should work. I'm a fucking good. Alright. Now we gotta figure out how to do this in Python. Okay, so Python bus stops. This should be a lot easier. So we get list inside list. Interesting. So it's slightly different. So looks like that's what it should assert to. Okay, there's bus stop. They provide a list. They provide an array, integer pairs, elements. Second one, good luck. Okay, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Okay, so this one's a lot easier. For I in so for the integer in this, we're gonna make a variable called bus, just like we did before. Bus, and like we don't need to assign, or we do need to assign it, but I always gonna make something when I switch back from Python and C++. Bus for I in the basic thing. So for I in bus stops, which this will then just be a list itself. I can do bus plus equals. Okay, fuck me. Okay, shit person. Okay, yeah. Okay. I dot well, it's not even a dot, it's just this. Do it like that, and then bus minus equals I do like that. Yeah. And then I can come down here and I can say if or return bus if bus greater than 0, else 0. Hello? Okay. Nice. Okay. So we got both of those done. Alright, we're already going a lot faster than we went last time. Next kaida. We're about to get slapped in the fucking face with something impossible, though. Oh, convert number to a string. This is very easy, actually. So we got this number, and then we just basically say return std2 underscore string, and then put in the num. Like, that's it. That's very easy. Yeah, I don't even know how you fail that. And then for for Python, all we do is say string, or str, I believe it is, num. That does the exact same thing. Oh, interesting. I guess it said pass. I actually wonder. Okay, I mean, that's like, it just feels impossible to fail that. Where is C++? We have to start with C++, guys. Where the fuck are you, C++? Okay. You're given two inner angles in degrees of a triangle. Write a function that returns the third. Only positive integers will be tested. Wikipedia triangles. So, two angles of a triangle. How do we figure out the third? What does a triangle need to... equal? I don't actually know. If you know two sides of a I just need to, okay. Times cosine, interesting. Oh, but it's not about sides. I know the angles, right? You're given the angles and degrees of a triangle. Given the angle number, subtract the sum from 180. So 180. All right, cool. So how we need to find this is we just need to basically subtract the sum from 180. So we take these two, we add them up, subtract it from 180. So let's write an algorithm real fast. Please do slide boop boop. Okay, fuck me. Fuck me twice. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. So how we find this? Find the angle of a triangle by add the two known angles and from 80. Okay, now I will never forget how to do this. Okay, so we got a static public class that's doing this. Okay, and it's returning a static integer. Interesting. I wonder if I just send an integer or if I actually have to call it static in some way. Alright, well, this is pretty easy. We're just gonna go straight to a return statement just because. And I'm gonna say A plus B. And that can be in parentheses actually, and then I'm gonna subtract that from our 180 minus A and B, right? Okay, so like that, and let's return. Should be fine. Yes, awesome. And then C++, Python, the exact same thing. These might be a little too easy actually, so maybe I do need to go back. 180 minus A plus B. Where are you, C++? Oh, oh, it didn't. Okay, that's awesome. 180, subtract that from A plus B. I don't, like, I don't know. Oh, did I skip that one? Fuck, I chose a harder one. That's awesome. Okay, you live in the city of Costa Rica, where all the roads are laid out in a perfect grid. You arrive 10 minutes too early to an appointment, so you decide to take the opportunity to go for a short walk. The city provides its citizens with a generating app on their phones. Everything you press the button, it sends you an array of one letter strings representing directions to walk: north, south, west, and east. You should walk only a single block for each letter direction. And you know it takes you a minute to traverse one city block. So create a function that will return true if the walk the app gives you will take you exactly 10 minutes. You don't want to be early or late, and will of course return you to your starting point. Return false otherwise. Okay. So we're accepting only 3 letters. So we can make not an enum because okay, let's just loop through this. So let's go up here, let's write this out. Iterate over the array, add one minute every valid input. Okay. And walk. walk, then we're just gonna do walk if oh shit. I didn't even notice. Okay. My bad. Why the fuck is this not? Does it need to be like this? Oh, I see it. Okay, never mind. Highly, 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 highly doubt that. Okay, what? So it's saying steps equal 10. How in the fuck did that happen? I don't know exactly what test this is failing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 valid directions, so it returns true. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it returns false. Why? It says east. That shouldn't matter. Oh, you can only lock a single block. I didn't notice that part. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say char last. I'm gonna say step does not equal last, with last just being a default value in the beginning. And then I need to set it here, which means I need to do this. Add this. And then say last equals damn. No, what the fuck? Okay, well, we failed here. Why did we fail? I don't get why this doesn't work. I also tried just putting it in the if statement and saying if the block, if the last step was equal to last or not equal. So, like, it'd be true if it wasn't equal. And I don't know. I don't know why this is not working really. it's unreliable behavior. Interesting. If you really just want to open it blocks with steps in it, do it plainly. Why would you want to post increment? It is also shorter. What? Once you recognize the direction, you will always walk in a single block for each letter direction, and if it takes 1 minute to traverse one city block, so create a function that is true. X and Y doesn't matter. And that's some stupid. Should I have just assumed that? Because I was told, like, yeah, it just needs to be valid for that. Okay. According to the question, it doesn't matter which direction you walk, right? Oh. I misunderstood the. I completely misunderstood the question.